This is Tella from Divine Heretic Astrology online at divineheretic.org. And today I'm going to show you how to create your very own natal chart for free and how to look for asteroids in your natal chart. I'll do a brief little rundown. I always do this with clients because my goal is to get them empowered enough where they can start going through their chart and noticing upcoming aspects, especially of the moon. There's a lot of things that are best done in certain moon phases. And there's a lot of gatekeeping in astrology where astrologers don't want to show you at all how it works. And I kind of think it's BS because you need to study for so many years. And also you need to have kind of intuition and, this way to research it. So it's not like you can just go out and be an astrologer. I mean, I guess you could and be on TikTok, right? But we all know that stuff is crap. Anyways, I'm going to show you how to go through your chart because I got some asteroids here I want you to look for. And you're going to be looking in your chart for what section of the sky called the houses these asteroids are in. If you're interested in your planets, what sign, like for instance, if it says on your chart, oh, I have Mercury in Pisces, or I have my sun in Capricorn, my collaborating partner, Matan, from the excellent Plutonic Planes, his YouTube channel. He does astrology, and he's a amazing genius at human design. But we've been doing this set where we of collaborations where we go through the planets, we explain what they mean, and we also explain what every sign, when your Mercury is in this sign, for example, what does that mean that you communicate like? Because Mercury rules communication and speech. So you can, when you get your chart, you can start going through some of these old videos. Okay, so I'm going to screen share here and show you. And I want to point out that Astro Dance is absolutely free, which is why I like it and I always recommend it to people. All right, let me share my screen here with you. So let's go back here to the start. So here's a chart I made for Bob, who is a hypothetical person. All right. Um, how did I do this first? Let's go here. I went to astrodance.com. I went to charts and calculations. All right. Clicked on that. I clicked on extended chart selection and I picked Bob. Okay. And chart type. This is all set, preset. This is fine. Keep scrolling down. Now, this is really important. Under zodiac and houses right here. The default setting for this is Placidus. I don't want you to use that. I want you to use whole signs. I won't really get into the whole debacle of why, but traditionally Hellenistic astrologers, this is the period again from around 3 or 400 BCE, used a lot of these techniques. Chris Brannon from the Astrology Podcast has an excellent debate with certain people who use other house signs. And I'm not even going to get in there because I've studied with some of the people that he debates with. But he absolutely has leg to stand in. But not that just the fact that I think it's more precise for natal, even though I do use other houses for other kinds of astrology. It's also easier because all the signs and there's no houses that are split. You'll see what I mean when I run it in a second. Anyways, so we keep it simple here, okay? So you put in all your birth data, right? It's going to ask you to make this chart. So all you do is make a chart for your birth data. Make sure your birth time is accurate because then we're not going to, if it's not, we're not going to know the house system. And then let's go to right here, asteroid name and number list. All right, so I just did a video on Iphigenia, so let's look for her. We click on I, okay, and let's find her. I'm gonna scroll. As you can see, there's a lot. It's also really fun because you can also like look up, your names and your pets' names and your boyfriend's name and your pet's boyfriend's name and really get really engrossed in it. Okay, here she is, Virginia. I have that video. I put up previous. Show the chart. Here's the chart for Bob. Okay. So we can see here, these are the glyphs right here. This is Taurus, right? Gemini, Cancer, Leo. There's a helpful understanding up here on Astroglance at the very top if you want to know what all the glyphs means, but they also kind of translate them for you right here. So you can see if you see this little arrow here, that's Mars. Bob has Mars in 0 degrees of Libra in retrograde. Poor thing. Okay, so now we know where the glyphs are. Right here, where the asteroid is, here's Iphigenia. So it's in the fourth house. And Bob is, as a result, if you watch my previous video, is going to feel really connected to this foundation and kind of his idea of being uh, really having to be present, perhaps being connected to his ancestors. Maybe there's a lot of ancestral trauma there that he believes is kind of keeping him stuck here in this realm, so to speak. But yeah, there you have it, the kind of easier version of doing your chart on Astro Dance. And it's free. It's just www.astro.com. No, I am not affiliated with them whatsoever. But this is a great tool to use. And going forward, now you know how to find these asteroids in your chart. So I'm going to stop sharing here. And I'm going to have a video up on finding the asteroid Cassandra in a couple of days. So what does it mean and where is it and how does it pertain to you? Okay, until next time.